You ever put toes in your mouth?
Nope, can't say that I have.
Have you ever wanted to?
No.
All right, dude. All right.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Matthew. I am a software engineer in game development.
My name is Maddie. I am a stand-up comedian and writer.
What does a password say about a person?
Probably related to technical savviness.
It's kind of like it could be your deepest, darkest secret.
What's one of the first passwords you used?
So I used to be a big Twilight fan. My password was Twilight Rocks 101. That was my password for everything.
Elf archer. I felt a great deal of kinship with elves and archery.
Aura is sponsoring this video. Do you know anything about Aura?
I use Aura, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Aura is an online safety app that protects everything you and your family do online. So it protects your money, your identity, and even your passwords, which is what we're here to talk about today. You have 8 options there. 6 of those are the real passwords of some of these people.
Lewis, 57382.
It's Louis.
Louis.
That is the name of someone in One Direction.
Jaren is my husband. It's so specific.
Big booty. That's a silly one, or that's a fake one.
I'm gonna bring in the line. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Go. Cool.
There they are. Hi, everyone.
I'm Anna.
Anna, nice to meet you. I'm Matthew. We have Big Booty. Could you spin around for me real quick? I'm very sorry about this.
Why are you having her spin?
Because this has Big Booty on it, and I'm trying to figure out she has a big booty. I think your booty's more average size, so maybe not that. Sorry for saying that out loud.
Now have him spin.
Oh yes, would you please? It's a little inverted.
What does that mean?
It's not password worthy.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
How long have you had this password?
7 years, I want to say.
So you came up with it when you were 17.
That's right.
Are you married?
Yes.
You are married.
married.
Okay. How long have you been married?
2 years.
So your husband might be Jaren. Either you're gifted with future sight and you just knew you're gonna marry a man named Jaren in 5 years, or that's not your password.
You still look like you love boy bands.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Did you like One Direction?
I do.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
this day?
To this day.
I'm gonna guess that you're Louis 57382 because of One Direction.
Louis 57382.
You were not right. It is Jaren is my husband. What? Yeah. Well, I met my husband, Jaren, in high school at the time. And I decided
crazy.
Jaren was going to be my husband.
You manifested
Yes.
your husband.
Thank you. I've been telling people it's a manifestation. It's not like
I
a
don't think you
creepy
should be
thing.
telling people that, but I think it's cool that you did that, right?
Hi there.
What's up?
What's your name?
Jordan.
What do you do?
I'm an option trader.
Is that like stocks and stuff?
Yeah, stocks. Yeah.
So you might be a little more tech savvy, which might suggest a stronger password.
Do you like to go out and party and do things like that?
Right now, I don't, but back in college, I was crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Did you make this password while you were in college?
I actually made my password in middle school.
Middle school. Okay.
What is your favorite genre of music?
Hip hop.
Okay. When you were a boy, did you want to be a man?
Of course, I wanted to grow up. Yeah.
If you had to pick a number 1 through 4, what number would you say?
3.
Okay. I'm gonna just say Khalifa Manboy 3.
Khalifa Man.
Yes, I got that one. Okay.
I was a big Wiz Khalifa fan in middle school, and then my favorite number back then was 3, so I just put it all together, Khalifa Manboy 3.
Solid choice.
Have you experienced fraud or identity theft?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had like maybe $600 taken from my Apple card.
Oh, that's a lot.
After that experience, what do you do to protect yourself?
I just changed my password. I don't do nothing. I don't know what to do.
What password do you use now?
I'm not telling you.
Hi.
Hi. How old are you?
I'm 20.
When did you come up with your password?
10 years ago.
10 years ago? When you were 10?
Yeah. I got a phone when I was pretty young.
Oh god, that's so problematic.
So you have been 10. That could be in the One Direction fan base age range.
Did you like One Direction?
I did, yes.
Do you still like One Direction?
I bump to their music every now and then.
Can you give me a fact about One Direction?
One likes a lot of carrots.
Oh, you love this band. Yeah, Louis 57382 is my guess.
You're correct.
Nice.
Why was that your password?
So I was so obsessed with Louis. I mean, I ate a lot of carrots, but the 57382 was a Tumblr post of his X Factor number.
I like to hear you think. Them carrots give you good sight.
Yeah, right?
Hi, I'm Matthew. What's your name?
Ivan, nice to meet you.
Ivan, nice to meet you. Do you want to spin for me?
Sure.
Okay, I think you are also in the average size. Do you like wild girls?
Sure, yeah.
You like to party?
Yeah, who doesn't?
You came ready.
I'm always
Yeah,
ready.
you're fitted. You
Thank
got
you.
the chain. Is that a pocket watch?
Yes, it is.
Wait, what time is it?
Well, my battery's actually dead.
Okay, so it's for the aesthetic. Okay.
Have you ever given a sexy foot massage?
Yes, I have, plenty of times.
You ever put toes in your mouth?
Nope, can't say that I have.
Have you ever wanted to?
No, 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 no.
All right, dude.
Do you know what bambacious means?
I do, yeah. It's like a cross between the word bam and bomb. So a lot of people like to use the word bomb as in, whoa, this is bomb. And bam is like in your face.
Yeah.
So you take those two and you're just bombacious.
Oh, yeah.
Use bambacious in a sentence.
Wow, this is bombacious.
And what are you looking at when you're saying that sentence?
Like a plate of food. You know? It's like,
It's fucking crazy, dude.
No.
Nobody would ever do that. That's not how that's used. Toothbrush puker.
no, that's not me.
I'm gonna guess that you're I like feet 94.
That's not me.
Okay.
I mean, I think he might be bambacious because you had an explanation for why bambacious and bombacious.
Yep, that's me.
So what is about that word that you had to make it your password?
I just said it so much, people started to nickname me. Here comes bombacious, so I said, hey, might as well use it as a password. Do you think that was a smart password for me to use?
Maybe not if it's the thing that everyone is calling you. It might be like one of the first things that you pop in.
Yeah, have you experienced fraud or been scammed at all?
Yes, somebody stole my identity and somehow used it for child support. So I got served with this big, ginormous lawsuit, basically, saying that I owed X amount of dollars in child support, and I was 19 at the time. I remember my mom she wanted to castrate me.
How long ago did you make this password?
About 11 years ago.
You were how old then?
18 or 19.
Do you gag when you brush your teeth?
No. Okay. Not more than anybody else would.
Okay, I gag when I brush my teeth, I ain't gonna lie. You know when you get in the back?
What kind of women do you like?
I would say some with large booties. Or no, I'm engaged. I like one woman with one large booty.
I could see you being like 18 and being like, yeah, dude, like fucking big booty.
I think you might be big booty.
Unfortunately, I'm not.
Okay, that's maybe for the better. Wait, are you toothbrush puker?
I am toothbrush
You're a
puker.
toothbrush puker. Tell me all about that. I am so interested.
So I got revenge on a friend by rubbing his toothbrush in some puke once. It just so happened that the school emailed us that day and was like, hey, you should change your password. So it wasn't not gonna be toothbrush puker.
Okay.
What do you do?
Program manager.
Where?
Amazon?
It's not big booty. It's one of these other two. It has to have a number in it.
Why?
Because you want a strong password, and you're like somewhat tech adjacent.
By all means, tell me about yourself.
So I have a bunch of hobbies. One of them includes starting eBay bidding wars on secondhand vintage stuff from Japan.
To me, that sounds kind of wild, like in a wholesome way, maybe.
Thank you.
Are you the wild girl?
No.
I could see a 22-year-old tenably going with big booty.
How do you feel about big booties?
I love big booties.
I'm gonna just take a wild guess and say big booty.
You are correct.
What do you like about big booties?
Now that I've been hitting the gym a lot, I know a lot of work it goes into building a big booty. So I'm really just impressed by them.
Okay.
Yeah. I just love big booties. If you have one, have a blessed day.
Right on.
Raise your hand if she got you right.
All right, I'll take two.
Do you feel safe online?
No, because I feel like the internet is kind of like the ocean, and I don't really trust the ocean. I admire it, but I don't like to go in it too deep.
What's the best password to have?
Just a random sequence of numbers, characters, and special characters. Like nonsensical. It has no tethers to anything in real life.
Well, guess what?
What?
If your password has been leaked or it's been part of any breach, Aura will be able to automatically update your password.
That's really cool. So you don't have to come up with them.
So you can freeze your credit with one click of a button. Is that something you would want to try?
Yes, I would.
Well, you get to try it for free if you go to aura.com/cut.
Okay.
And also, Aura has some exciting news.
Really?
We didn't expect to see you.
Well, I heard you were looking for a Robert Downey Jr. type, and I thought, I don't know, maybe I can do that?
Okay.
For sure.
Well, let's see how it goes.
Let's give it a whirl.
A little nervous.
Just breathe.